Hello guys, and welcome to episode 30 of my Civilization Beyond Earth playthrough, playing as Integer on Rising Tide. And today, well, we're going to continue where we left off in capturing Camino, and we're going to continue to put pressure onto the Brazilians. They have another Geliopod there that we could probably destroy with Seraphs in the next turn. But yeah, we need to sort out Ascensão as well. We do have a vortex here that we'll be able to take that over soon. Then we can continue to put pressure onto Fogo Segredo and then move on to Manuel and the Exodus Gate. The Exodus Gate being our primary focus right now. We need to make sure that we destroy that in order to stop Brasilia from winning the game before us. And if we take that out, then we probably most definitely will win the game before them. So that's our plan, and in order to enact that, I'm going to start by moving this ambassador towards Pacifico. I don't think my saber can attack from there, so we're going to move the saber a tile forwards. This vortex can come out of Demut and join my other naval forces. We can continue to move this Hellion round, and my golem, that can move into Camino, I think. Actually it can't, so we're just going to fortify until healed on that tile. Awesome. Let's go on to the next turn. And Brasilia declared war on Pan-Asia. So that means that the Brazilian units here might get distracted, which would be good. Looks like my TACnet hub was taken out that I placed in the last episode. That doesn't matter particularly too much. My Aquilon going to be attacked by the settlement there. And this is good. They put a Dreadnought in Ascensão, and that means that when we take over Ascensão, we'll actually destroy that unit. So, plenty of units moved around, and I think what we're going to do here is use Berat to attack the Lancer. We will kill it off with our Carver. We're going to kill off the Lancer there with our Carver. And I'm going to move these Carvers to take on the battle suits. We'll get this Evolved CNDR to move back so I can move the Carver on that tile. Then what I'm going to do is move this Savage over towards Demut. What I actually need to do though before I begin to do that is just build a phasal transporter so that I can move the Carvers towards Brasilia after I'm finished with the Pan-Asians. So let's go ahead and buy a phasal transporter with energy. That way I can use it in the next turn. And at Castellan, we are going to focus on military production. So we're going to get a true Carver. I'm going to probably build true Carvers in quite a lot of places because I am going to need units to put in the Emancipation Gate, like this one here. So let's commit that military unit and make sure we purchase another true Carver. Awesome. So we're making our way towards victory. 432 combat strength remaining. With any luck, that will be complete in this episode. Axiom currently going to work on a true Carver as well, I think. And the Seraph Effector. Well, we've discovered quite a few units to attack, so let's get on this. We can use the Ambassador to attack the Geliopod. I can also use this Saber. I can use then a Seraph to finish that off. I can use this Evolved Saber to attack the Devastator. And I can use Seraphs to finish that one off. Maybe not. Doesn't look like we'll be able to completely destroy it, but definitely weakened it. We can hit this Dragoon twice. And I'm just going to leave that Evolved CNDR fortified for now. The rest of my units can remain fortified as well. Let's bring round this Evolved CNDR. That is in range of the settlement, but hopefully won't take too much damage. We will heal up that Seraph now. And these ones can be used to kill off the Warden on the water. And let's use my Shrouds to attack Ascensel. And my Wrath. And the Aquilon. Also, I can move up this Shroud and attack the settlement, and then the Vortex can come in and take that over. Which is exactly what I had planned. I just need the Seraph to finish attacking that unit, and we can annex the city. Great. So let's now choose production. Let's get the clinic in Erfurt. And I'm going to move up that unit. My Fury can fortify there. I'm going to tell that to do nothing. And my Wrath can actually move towards this settlement. Now I've got to remember that Wraths can actually fire out of range of the bombardment of an enemy city, so that's good. I should probably get another one of those. At Schwerweg, let's get the clinic, and at Ascensel we'll work on the clinic as well. Actually, that's a cloning plant. That's the clinic. There we go. So this Seraph, what can we do with that now? I think we need to rebase it to Demut. I might rebase another one to Weisheit. That one can stay where it is. We'll actually just fortify that until healed. And this Prime Jelliopod, that could come in and kill the Devastator, but I don't want the Jelliopod to get destroyed, so we're just going to fortify that until healed. My Orbital Laser can attack the Explorer. That's its only target, so I'm going to do that. And let's move my Savage up here for now. Okay. This Orbital Laser, that can still bombard Monumento, so let's do that. And if we keep it low enough, we might just be able to move the Golem or the Jelliopod to go and take that over. This Orbital Laser can't hit anything, so we're going to do nothing. I might actually bring that down so I can move it forwards a little bit. Like if we delete it and then replace it with another one. I will probably do that once we get another one to put up though. So let's move on that Vortex. And this Wrath can stay over here. I'm probably just going to sleep that soon. Looks like Pan-Asia is distracted by Brasilia, and vice versa, which is really good, because it means I do not have to focus on the Pan-Asians units. They are going to still attack my Carver though. But my Carver are so strong. They really are. Cannonades being taken out by Pan-Asia, which is great. My Jelliopod though under heavy attack here. And it looks like my ambassador might be killed as well, which is not good. At least they didn't attack my saber. So aerial bombardment now coming in on Tiangong. And it looks like if they hadn't have already attacked with the cannonades, Tiangong might have been able to be taken over this turn. because that is a lot of attacks. Wow. Looks like Pan-Asia might be dead. If only I could storm through all of their units and take it over. Because I would do just that. It would mean that it instantly deletes all of these Pan-Asian units. Alright, let's go save this Jellypod. And I'm going to discipline that Carver. I was going to use it to keep attacking, but it looks like they've upgraded their Immortals to True Immortals. So we can't just one-shot them anymore. So let's actually just wait and see if Brasilia takes over Tiangong. Because if they do, then that will make it easier for me to take over Tiangong. And coincidentally, Chuyen. So that's the plan, at least. Let's move forwards these Prime Nanohives. And I want to get this phasal transporter up and running. So let's do that. I'm going to make it so we can land just here. And then what I can do is get my Savage into Berat and phasal transport it over here. There we go. Perfect. So we can get the Carver into the Emancipation Gate. And what I need to do now is start building another one. And I also need something to put into the Emancipation Gate next turn. So let's see if I can purchase something. Now let's get a Prime Nanohive there. That will be able to go in next turn. Currently, we are very close to victory. 356 combat strength remaining. At Eintracht, let's make sure we fire off this orbital laser first. We'll destroy this one, because that's kind of useless now. And I can select that other one and place it in a better location. So just here would be great. And that way we can fire onto Fogo Segredo with the orbital laser. Fantastic. Let's upgrade this Wrath and attack the city again with that. We can also get the Shrouds into range and start bombarding with those as well. This one is going to go into the settlement and heal up. This is the plan, at least. We'll keep the vortexes out of range. Just having a little look around there. That one can heal as well, and that Wrath can now do nothing. Okay, so the Hellion can wait. We'll fortify on that tile. I'm going to use this Jellypod to take out their Jellypod. I'm going to use my, or one of my sabers, I think, to attack the Dragoon. Might have to use both though. Let's see. Maybe the Seraphs can help out. Let's use one saber to attack the Dragoon, and then we'll finish that off with the two Seraphs. Then I can use this saber to kill off the Devastator. And we'll fortify that above CNDR. Actually, I'll just move it back for now so it doesn't get attacked by the settlement. And I'm going to use this orbital laser to hit the city again. And we're going to begin to move the golem towards that. So we can use this Seraph to attack these jellypods. I don't know why they're building so many jellypods. Jellypods. Seems a bit counterproductive considering they can build a lot better units. So we're doing as much damage as we can, and hopefully taking out both of those jellypods. And that will leave Per Kiilstofte very vulnerable. Awesome. Now we can choose our production choices. So at INTEGR, I think I'm going to get another phasal transporter. Actually, the phasal transporters take way too long to actually produce, so instead I may as well work on something like a Savage. It will actually be useful. We do need a phasal transporter near the Emancipation Gate though, so that I can continue sending units there. But at Grand Exeter, let's get a true Carver building. This orbital laser. I might get rid of this TACnet hub so that I can place an orbital laser. Let's delete that. And we'll get this orbital laser up and running. And we'll put it maybe here. Let's put it there. That way I can hit Brazilian units as well as Pan-Asian units. And this orbital laser has pretty much done its job, so that can just do nothing for now. And my Evolve Saber, or CNDR here, can fortify. This Fury can fortify my Prime Aquilon. I'm not going to move it into range of the settlement, so we're just going to anchor that until healed. The Vortex can move out of Entschluss. And we have a second Vortex at Hochberg that can close the gap there. And we're going to sleep that. Okay, so no military units should be moving towards Hochberg without me knowing about it, which is good. At Entschluss, we're going to work on the thorium reactor. And at Hochberg, let's get the Mass Digester maybe, or the Gene Garden would be a good choice actually. We can get the Pharma Lab at Prosperity, and at Central we will also get, I was going to say a Pharma Lab, but we'll get a recycler there since we don't have one. And at Gemut, I may as well get the rocket battery to make that a little stronger. We'll get a trade depot at Berat, and at Wahrheit, let's get the Pharma Lab there. We have an orbital unit available to be used, so let's use that to take out that Guardian. And my Wrath here can now go sleepies. Let's use this Hellion to maybe destroy that Explorer. We'll at least move towards it. We can't attack it this turn though. And let's hope Tiangong is taken over, because I'm actually counting on that happening. But it seems at the moment Pan-Asia holding off well. Let's see if Brasilia have enough. They are using the aircraft first this time, so that looks like it's over for Pan-Asia. So now we are under attack by the Air Force of Brasilia. Not quite what I had planned. I need to get some seraphs down this side sooner than later. We did just lose one of our carvers. That is never a good sight. So, at least all of the Pan-Asian units are gone now, and we can move in to sweep up Tiangong. So let's use this orbital laser to attack the battlesuit. We can then use the CNDR and the Carver to finish that off. Going to move forwards the Nanohive there, and I'm going to move forwards my Jellyapod as well. And I'm going to put that on Fortify until healed. I'm going to begin to move some of these aircraft in the other direction, I think, because I am going to need them at Berat sooner than later. So let's bring them down from central. Actually, those ones up there haven't been doing anything, and just having those on like air intercept would be incredibly useful. So let's get the holosuite in Demut. We can use this orbital laser to attack Fogo Segredo. We can use the Wrath and the 2 Shrouds. We might even be able to take it over this turn. If we used all of our Seraphs to attack, would that be enough? I'm not quite sure it would be. Let's move up the Fury so that that can attack next turn. And it looks like it is going to be in the next turn that we can take it over. Okay, so at Central, we are going to get the Laboratory. And the Seraph in Vector. I might be able to use this to take over Monumento, which is what I'm thinking about. So let's attack with the Orbital Laser. And what I'm also going to do is bombard that with the Seraphs. We can't take it over this turn with the Golem, so there's no point in attacking that again, but we'll keep the settlement low on health, so that's good. And I'm going to attack this Prime Battlesuit with my Saber, although if we don't destroy that Battlesuit then I might lose my Saber. I'm not sure about this. If I lose a Saber, it's going to make it incredibly hard for me to continue sieging. Let's get the Seraph here. How much damage would that do? I think it would do quite a lot of damage to maybe the Jellyapod. Let's hit Battlesuit twice with Sabers. We can hit it with this Seraph. And the Seraph from Weisheit. Then what I can do is attack the Jellyapod with the Prime Jellyapod and finish that off with the Seraph. Awesome. Okay, that's fine. Let's now move up this Savage. I'm going to move up a Hellion, and this one can actually follow up as well. Although what I could do is kill off that Explorer. That's a good idea. Going to tell that Vortex to do nothing. Same with that Wrath. This Seraph. How much damage would that do to Fogo Segredo? We might just have enough to take that over. Let's see. Let's have a look. See if we can do it. Going to use all these Seraphs. Because if we can, I don't want to miss the opportunity to. that going to be enough? No, not quite. Oh well. It was close. I think it was worth the try. At Erfurt, we're going to get the Farmer Lab, and at Trutzberg, I'm going to get a laboratory. At Berat, we'll get the Old Earth Relic, and at Schwerweg, Feed Site Hub. So let's put this nanohive into the Emancipation Gate. And I'm going to purchase with energy a true carver. And that can go in next. $292 combat strength remaining. This prime nanohive can move onwards. Oh, we have this Seraph as well. What can we use that for? Let's use it to attack this Dragoon. Weaken that a little. And this orbital laser can do nothing, and my true carver can fortify. Did this Seraph not attack? Oh, we definitely could have taken over Fogo Segredo. Why did they not attack? That is really frustrating. Let's just kill this Ripper with the Vortex out of frustration. And then we'll move on to the next turn. I'm actually going to move this Seraph to Weisheit. Right, let's do nothing with that. And this Prime Nanohive, that can move forwards a tile. And I think we'll set it up for its special attack next turn. We can move on the True Carver. And that's everything. So my Vortex was destroyed near Fogo. And it looks like my Carver's going to take a lot of damage. Next turn, I'll have my Seraphs in place to help intercept, which will be good. My Carver, though, doing a lot of damage to all of those air attacks. Doesn't look like they're stopping anytime soon, though. And we might lose another Carver. Let's see if my unit can tank all of this. Looks like it can. And no idea why that Devastator moved in between all my units. Obviously has a Death Wish. I'm going to have to retreat this Carver. Or just heal it up, actually. I'll probably just heal it. Okay, at Demutz, let's get the Biofactory. We'll move the True Carver into the Emancipation Gate and launch that off. And we shall purchase a new True Carver with my diplomatic capital. And at Blauwuld, I want to get a military unit, I think, or maybe just another phasal transporter. It's going to take too long, though, really. Just go for the microbile mine. I don't think it really matters what sort of production choices I'm getting from now on, because we're going to be finished in about 3 turns. So let's hurry up with our moves. And I'm going to make sure that I attack that Dragoon with both my sabers. We can take out the Devastator with my Prime Jellyapod. And we can finish off that Dragoon with my Fury. We're just killing so many units, it's actually ridiculous. But let's make sure we take over this settlement now. We're going to hit it with the shrouds. Then I'm going to take it over with a vortex, and we're going to move into defensive positions with the Hellion. Let's annex that. Oh, my Hellion moved back. I must have done that by accident. Oh well. We can move on my Wrath now. Towards Manuel. And we can start to bombard that. I'm going to get all my units forwards. At Vespada. Let's get the Zenomass Bathhouse, and at Ainsa we'll get the Vivarium. At Berat we'll get the Thorium Reactor. And let's upgrade this Golem. We'll attack Monumento with the Orbital Laser. We'll attack it with both of the Seraphs. And then I think I can take it over with the Golem. Maybe. Can I use this Seraph to attack? I think it's out of range. It's annoying. Monumento seems to have gained strength out of nowhere. Probably finished a building or something. So we are just short of taking that over. But let's fortify this Fury and move on my Prime Aquilon. Okay, at Berat, my Seraph can help take out the Devastator. Doesn't look like we need the help though. Maybe we can just move towards Tiangong and think about taking that over. So what I'm going to do is use the Seraphs to attack Tiangong, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Weaken it up a little bit, so that the next turn we can definitely take it over. And we can use this Orbital Laser to attack that Jellypod. The Seraph at Demut, that needs to fortify until healed, or sleep until healed. The Seraph needs to do the same, and that one as well. This one can go on to Air Intercept, and this Seraph can actually be used, so we may as well. Let's attack the Jellypod there. We can attack it with this Seraph as well, and maybe one from Vector. No, we don't have enough to do that. All those trade slots still available, but not a massive priority still on making them, so I'm not going to bother for now. And it looks like, unfortunately, it has been my time. So we are going to have to leave it here. Crazy close now to winning the game. We only have, let's see, 216 combat strength remaining. That is 4 turns worth of units. And then we win. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.